So this is a trick to do when you find out you're talking to somebody random. You take them on the commercial break because they're either going to take one with you or without you. So you might as well be with them. So when you're talking to them and you're explaining something to them, you say, you know what, how was that football game? You know, so you're controlling it. So you can take them out the football game and go back into the important information that you need to tell them. So then we also have concrete. Concrete person is a person who needs to see pictures. You know how if you're looking for some place, and I don't know very many places in London, but if you're looking for a place that you've never been, you say, what's some landmarks? You gotta show me some landmarks. You know, they don't want you to write down the directions. No, don't write down the directions. Just tell me what's over here, what's over there, what's over here. They have to do it that way. Now, abstract person to say, just write down the directions. And you say, no, I want to give you some landmarks and tell you, where everything, nope, just write it down. So a concrete person wants to see the pictures, and an abstract person wants to actually see the directions. Now, this is also correlating to if you put something together. Have you ever gotten like a cell phone or something, and it comes with the manual? How many people actually read the manual to their cell phone before they start fooling with it? Okay, we got 1, 2. That's very rare.
What does it mean?
Oh, well, she said that's a man thing, isn't it? We have a lot of men in the back, and they all said they do not read the directions, so maybe so.
Yeah, there's no point reading the instructions until you come to a hiccup.
Yeah, and then you can't do nothing about it.
No.
Is that a man thing? Is that also with directions too? A man say, I know where I'm going, until they find out they lost. Okay. Keep it real now. Come on.
I like landmarks.
You like landmarks? Okay. Now we have learning styles to go over. We have sequential. This person, you can't take them out of their sequence. How many people are sequential? You think you are? All right, well, that's a start.
Sequential or is it
Concrete?
I think so. I don't know.
You don't know which one? It's what we'll find out which one you are. How about I put you on the spot? Okay? In a minute.
Okay.
How many people in here are random? 2 random people. All these African people in the house only got 3 random people. It's a miracle. All right, that's what I'm talking about. She said, all right then. Okay.
You can't judge, but she.
Well, that's good. Well, how many people in here are concrete? Remember, concrete, you have to see pictures. Show me pictures. Okay. So when you put together a vacuum, you at least will look at the pictures. Okay, you ain't gonna look at the directions, but you just want to see 1, 2, 3, and 4 and what it looks like. Okay, that's fair. And how many people are abstract? You a lot of them? Which one do you dominate? Okay. Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's our culture. I think our culture made us be random. Is there any questions in the house of how we communicate? No questions. Yeah, so should we put this to a test? I want a critical person. Who said they were critical? Can you come here, my darling?
Unbelievable.
It's nothing better than a dialogue. Have a seat. And can I have a harmonizer? Come on up, my darling. Now this whole thing is about communication. And you have to act like you guys know each other, so this is going to be a real act.
Comfortably. Of course.
Okay. So we have a critical person and we have a harmonizer. Okay? Now we're going to have to make up a scenario. Okay? Now the critical person, you're really upset. Okay? You're upset because something happened at work. It was a horrible day. And this harmonizer has to harmonize you out your horrible day. So I need you to kind of act a little critical about your day. Somebody that just made you upset.
Okay, yeah, I had a really hard day today. I was supposed to meet my friend, and then he was half an hour late. And
then I went to.
But did he give you a reason why he's hopping
No, he
out?
didn't give me a reason. He just basically said, "Oh, I'm really sorry I'm late," and that was it. And I
And
was
maybe
expecting
this
to
we
just
want
wait
to
around.
speak to you about the reason, what the reason was, why he was late. Could have been a good reason. Did you give him a chance to actually?
He had the whole day to give me a reason. After that, he didn't bring it up again. So if I brought it up, it's basically I've still got an issue with the fact that he's late, even though I did bring it up several times, and he's still never apologised, not once.
He didn't apologise.
No.
Would you normally apologise to him then?
Yeah, if I'm late, definitely.
Okay.
Oh.
So you gonna tell her that it's gonna be okay, or maybe something happened?
That okay? What's okay?
Yeah, that was, and then that was.
That was a harmonizer. Now, sometimes that would make a critical person
Yeah,
upset.
that was annoying.
Okay?
I can see her. That's why it's okay.
Now, this is the fun part. This is why we're learning to communicate. Now, we know that she's critical. So you have to be critical and not be a harmonizer, because you're actually talking to her. Okay? So, do it again.
So, yeah, I went to meet my friend today, and he was half an hour late, and I was really annoyed.
Half an hour. Did he call you?
No, he didn't. No, he sent me a text message, but he came and he didn't apologise.
He didn't even apologise when he got there.
No.
And that's a friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see it?
That's what I'm talking about. Very good. Thank you. Thank the both of you very much. As a matter of fact, yes, you're done. Thank you. That is an example of how you have to communicate with one another. Sometimes you got to step out of your own character logic just for the other person. Because, you know, sometimes when someone's a harmonizer and you have somebody that's, you know, critical, analytical, they're hurt, and a harmonizer saying, oh, okay. And a critical analytical, well, didn't I tell you he's like me? Well, ain't you mad about it? Don't you think he should have came? But see, when you felt her, she felt you. That's what communication is all about. Okay? Do we want to do this again? Yes, I'll take you in the black. Come on, darling. Come on up. Now this one we're going to use. Which listening style were you? Were you information enhanced your life, or were you critical?
I think I was enhanced.
Enhanced your life, very good. You can have a seat there. And I need a critical listener. Who was critical in their listening? Critical listening means when someone's talking, you say, that wasn't right. That's not what, I read something different. Don't get amnesia on me. How many people were critical in here? You in the gray. Come here. You look really critical. Come here. Come here.
Sure it wasn't me.
You look really critical. Come on up, bruh. Okay, now you're enhance your life. Now this is how you listen. Okay? So you guys are going to go through another scenario. So you're enhance your life, and you're actually a critical listener. Yes.
Pretend you're Melanin.
Okay, now this is what you're going to do. You actually want to give him a scenario that is really true and correct. Okay, anything you want to. Can you think of something, or do you need me to help you? You can think of something? That's very good, thanks. I want you to actually speak to him in that matter, and he's going to give you his spiel, and we're going to see how this all works out.
Okay.
Okay?
So, I'm at work, and I'm sitting down, I'm working at the airport, and our hair's got to be up. I come into work, my hair's plaited. They don't like the length, so I tie it back. So then, that was my supervisor. My boss then comes up to me, the manager, who's the supervisor's boss, and says, why is your hair like that? It shouldn't be like that. It needs to be up higher like Shelley's. Shelley's a white girl,